Hey, it's Alex, and I'm going to show you an application that I made with the basic stamp. So what you have here is the basic stamp, and as you can see, there's a wire coming out of pin 0, pin 7, an LED on pin 3, which goes to a resistor, and a speaker on pin 15. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power it up here, and if you listen, you can hear the beep, and I'll also show you what goes on in the terminal. You can see, press 0 to use the config file, or press pin 7 to use the default values. So for now, I'm just going to use the default values. I'll touch that. It says values are 3000 and 3000. So the next thing you'll notice is that you'll get two numbers here. The first number is for pin 1, and the second number is for pin 7. No, first number is for pin 0, actually. So if you push pin 7 here, you'll see it. You'll notice that it beeps and it toggles the light. And also, if I touch pin 1, you'll notice on this, you have touched pin 0, starting calibration. So the first thing you'll say is don't touch any pins. So it's calibrating what it's at normally. Usually you'll end up with 0 and 0, but sometimes you'll end up with something weird like 1000. You'll know you'll have a problem. So hold your finger on pin 0 first. Then it'll say put your finger on pin 7, so you'll do that. And you'll notice it says pin 0 is 2000 and pin 7 is 6000, which is normal for what I have here. So now if you touch pin 0, it'll save your configuration, and if you touch pin 7, it'll ignore it. So I'm going to save it, so I'm going to touch pin 0 here. And values are saved. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart it, and it'll ask, do you want to use the config file? So you press pin 0, and right there, 2000 and 6000, exactly what they were before. So it's just a neat little program that I made for the basic stamp, and you can download it and do whatever you want with it if you have one.